Hi everyone, welcome to the channel if you're new, welcome back if you're a subscriber. Special thanks to all my patrons. My name's Neil, and it's time for the latest episode of Taskmaster. Yes, for me it's Thursday, and I am psyched. Episode 5 just dropped here in North America. Thank you to that special someone who makes it available to those of us in North America. If you're on Patreon, you're watching this Friday, just a day later. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching the following Saturday, which means if you're watching this on YouTube, you can go straight to my Patreon right now if you're interested and check out episode 6. I say it every episode of this series, I am loving this series. The cast is great. It's been ridiculously funny. There's a renewed energy now that they're filming in front of a live audience in the theater. Now that it's a more intimate set, back the way it was when the show first started. And I think they've got some tasks, some great tasks this year that they can finally use after having to restrict certain tasks through COVID protocols. In any case, episode 3 was epic. Episode 4 might have been even funnier. And here we are, episode 5. I'm ready to jump right into it. I bet you are too, so let's do that. This is episode 5 of series 13 of Taskmaster.
Laugh at the stupid clowns. They can't do anything. Form an angry mob and drive them from their actual homes. Here they are now. Please welcome Ardal O'Hanlon.
Greg stepped up his opening monologues this season 2.
And next to me, a man who bravely confided in me recently that he doesn't think the NHS is very good and that some nurses are lazy.
Well, what's the glove? Why the gloves?
Everything all right with this hand?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's another arm. I've got another arm.
Today they've been asked to bring in the most surprising thing from their wardrobes.
Most surprising from the wardrobe. I used to have a green screen onesie bodysuit, full head covering included.
A wetsuit.
And that's surprising.
Because I've never used it.
I too have got a wetsuit, you might be surprised to learn. I look over 9 months pregnant. Chris, I've got to be honest, I'm not that surprised you've got a wetsuit.
Really?
No, you're a young... Chris, I think you're doing yourself down. A, out of points, and B... and B, out of your capacity to be a water baby. I think you'd be delightful.
Yeah, I think it is, actually.
I want to see his worm suit from Would I Lie to You?
Leather jacket that's very squeaky.
Are we talking Eddie Murphy Raw here? Oh.
Have you ever worn it out? Oh.
No.
No!
I've never even tried it on.
I brought in biscuits.
Biscuits.
What?
I don't own a wardrobe. Some of us are struggling. I'm a millennial. We don't rush into... I've had to buy a lot of brunch. I haven't...
For someone who's struggling, they look like very expensive
They
biscuits.
are expensive biscuits!
Millennial biscuits.
My surprising thing was a nurse's outfit. You know, the thing is, obviously, I do videos and all kinds of stuff, so...
What do you mean?
Elucidate.
I mean, you'd want to come and play. Honestly, it's a beautiful...
I have brought in an antique Japanese kimono. I bought it specifically for you about 17 years ago. So I looked it up. It's actually worth thousands of pounds. I didn't realise.
You've had multiple opportunities to find me and give me my gift.
You tell me...
Over 17 years.
You tell me then when I could have given you this.
At any point in the last 17 years, I put it to you.
No, I put it to you.
I put it to you.
Not only do I put it to...
I put it back to you. You bought that kimono, not realising it was expensive. You were going to give it to me, then you found out it was worth something, and you kept it for yourself!
Don't...
You're sort of getting big surprise points for the wrong reasons.
Well, It didn't say in the task, surprise him for the right reason.
OK, 1 point to Chris Ramsey.
You can thank me for your 2 points for your weird biscuits.
Wow, I would have thought the wetsuit would at least beat biscuits.
Desperate to see you in that red jacket. I'm going to give it 4 points. And I think this is a hollow victory because you surprised me for the wrong reasons. And nonetheless, I'm surprised, so I'll give you the 5.
There we go, 5 points.
She talked herself into that one. Good for her. Oh.
Make this key difficult but possible to retrieve.
Well, who's
Difficult,
retrieving it?
but
Who
possible.
do you think's going to retrieve it?
You're going to have to retrieve it
That was
yourself?
difficult.
That's
How
it?
difficult is it to
That's
retrieve
all
it?
you're doing?
It's difficult.
Way up in the tree.
Key is in the tree.
So it's
Yeah.
in a basket, in a tree, and it's wet.
It's covered in my spit.
Tick.
Tick. Okay, now what? Okay. Second half of the task.
That is going in there.
That's it? Okay. That's part 1,
Well, look, we'll find out later on how they've done. That's only half the task.
of course. Okay, so we're saving that for later in the show. Okay, interesting. Ah, team. Ooh, competitive team
lovely.
task.
Here we all are.
Number 3.
Give Alex a high five.
The third fastest high fiver wins.
If you're the
Third
first or the
fastest.
last, you will receive no points.
You must high five Alex in the next 10 minutes.
Oh, this isn't a team
Time
task.
starts now.
This is an individual task, but all at the same
There's only one
time.
winner out of the 5 of you.
Oh.
And that's the person who high-fives me third.
Oh, interesting.
Did you understand the task?
No.
Sophie, did you understand?
I understood the task.
Yeah?
You did?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So it was, you had to be third to do the high five. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I should explain, first of all, they came separately as teams to do this, and we've comped them together with the magic of television.
Yeah.
It was
Oh. Oh.
All that we will know is who goes first between us.
Yeah.
Or did someone do it straight away? Oh, this is horrible.
This is...
Okay, so who's going to jump the gun?
Now this is making sense.
Judi is going to do it straight away.
Chris, are you thinking you want to do it before Ardal or after Ardal?
While he's thinking,
Okay.
Okay. This is interesting. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
can I have another go?
I mean, if you went again, there is a chance you'd be
There's a
first.
slight chance. Yeah.
So you can't come last now, Chris.
No,
Or first.
no.
So you've got a point.
You've done me a real favour there, mate. Thank you.
So I'm first, third, and last. And second.
You could be anything.
I'm just going to go one more time, just in case.
So that's your third.
Because I have no idea what's going on.
He's kind of guaranteeing himself last, but...
Ardal, can I ask why you thought I would be first?
Well, I think you're first amongst women. I mean,
Oh, I love this task. It's just a brutal mind game.
We could all tactically work together.
No, we can't,
How?
because we can't all be third.
Yep, Judy's first. They're cool with that.
How many minutes had gone until when I...
No minutes, about
No.
20 seconds.
No? Really? Mm-hmm. No, Oh.
Yep.
20 seconds? No, seriously,
Yeah,
it was about
you
a
went
minute
pretty-
though, wasn't it? A minute in. It was a
No,
minute
you went
in.
pretty fast.
Oh, man! Oh, my... I really sacrificed myself. I should have done it. What the hell was I thinking?
I don't know. What were you thinking, Judy?
No, I'm doing it.
Okay, Sophie's number 2, I think.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I
So
want.
you'll either be third, fourth,
No.
or fifth, Bridget.
No,
You
Bridget.
should go. You are.
Time yourself with the boys.
You want to do it at 10? Okay.
No, I'm going to do it at 9:58, and I'm going to run.
You can't wait, babes. You got to go.
You're going to be the last one.
It's the period between here and there, isn't it?
What?
That's how you're interpreting it.
No. Oh, Bridget's last. Bridget's absolutely last.
2 seconds.
What is she thinking? I don't think she made it. I think she was too late.
Predict it would go like that.
Bridget totally misunderstood. So did Judi.
I think my confidence was bolstered by the fact that Judi just went for it.
Look, I wanted to be the fastest third.
I thought that by sacrificing myself, you would think that that was quite a dignified thing to do and give me 1 point.
Incorrectly.
Your time starts now.
Ardal or Sophie, yeah. Oh! Oh! Oh!
That's a great
Sophie
high five.
wins.
We're going to go when it hits 3 minutes.
Fourth. Fifth. Sixth.
No way I can
Seventh.
lose.
Okay, can we get a slow... Yes! She missed.
Can I just say, I didn't know what the hell was going on.
We know, Judi. We know.
I'm not going to penalise Ardal.
Well, there we go. 5 points to Sophie, 4 to Chris, and 4 to Ardal, and that's it.
All right. All right. All right.
We've gone big budget at last, because this one involves tanks.
Water tanks. Fish tanks.
Hello?
A Greek statue.
Make the water level rise to the top of the big fish tank.
You have 15 minutes to gather 6 things, then you must put all 6 things in the big fish tank.
Why do you keep saying big?
Because there's a smaller fish tank.
You may not put anything in the big fish tank before the 15 minutes are up, and if any water leaves the big fish tank at any point, you are disqualified.
Can't be 5. Can't be 7.
And estimate their displacement. Oh, but you can put it in the small fish tank.
No fish tanks may leave this
So
room.
you could estimate how
Make
much...
the water rise.
You've got to make the water rise when you put the things in.
Okay, so I take the small fish tank, compare it in surface, like not surface area, but like top level. Surface area.
It seemed to absolutely baffle everyone.
If the big tank is twice as big, then you want to raise the water twice as much in the small tank, so you have 15 minutes to practice. Oh, okay.
No fish tanks may leave this room. They've put a little joke in there.
Yeah, it's a test tank.
Oh, breaking the rule.
We're going to take my lolly as well.
Fail. You have to bring water in to it.
And I nearly had a nervous breakdown.
She did.
And I said, I'm going to make this right. And I said to Alex, I said, will the Taskmaster forgive me if I made it right?
No.
Indefensible, I've got nothing to say. Rubbish.
Oh, really? Oh, let's you anyway. But I really think this show is ruining your reputation as someone with a brain in their nut.
It was sort of rude and not funny either.
Start with this.
No. Nothing can go in until 15 minutes.
Now I'm going to put a quantity of water in.
Can you be more specific?
No, I don't have to be. So that's a portion of the quantity.
You know what? If that gets approved, that's a good solve.
I'm going to allow his quantity of water.
Yeah, you don't put waters in, do you? You put water in. Yeah.
You may have won the task, but you've lost some friends.
That is a sacrifice I'm prepared to make.
Right. please remind Judi what was going on before the break?
Yes, of course. Hi, Judi. You all had to try and raise the level of the water in a fish tank.
Oh, this look on her face.
To the top wins.
In a perfect world, you'd have like 6 Bibles.
She just brought in a loaf of bread.
That's gonna float.
Yeah.
That's going to float. That's going to float in there. Why was that there? Right.
It's Archimedes. It's displacement. He's Eureka.
6. I'm going to go for it and put them in there.
Ugh, Chris, that's a bad solve.
Floating like 2 dicks. Why is it floating?
Okay.
That's gonna float. Yeah.
Some water came out straight away. How was that not heavy enough?
Finished?
Yeah.
Whew. Thanks, Judi.
I think, is that only 6 things, or did Judi go over?
Who hasn't seen their willy float up to the theme from Jaws? She's right.
Although I should say Chris got very close to discovering the actual right way to do it. Can I show you this?
Oh. Why was that there? Right.
It's Archimedes. Oh. The 6 bricks. Alex loves that solve.
Judi does get 4 points with her 18mm, but Ardal gets 5 points with his water system. Well done, Ardal.
Ardal's running away with this week.
0.
Yeah, that's painful. What's up with all the teddy bears?
Hello?
65.
65?
Decibel?
62.
Answer Alex's phone call.
If you find a cuddly toy, you must carry it with you until you answer Alex's phone call.
You must be making a noise over 50 decibels for at least 50% of the time.
Okay, so you just need to keep talking.
Any noise at all.
Oh, it's in a different place for everyone? Okay. Or are there multiple places?
I'm calling you. Why are you chasing me?
I want to answer your phone.
No, but this is the phone I'm calling with.
Oh, so that's just a tape recording of the phone.
Wait, these are so old.
Okay, go to the shed and then... Yeah.
There's a decoy as well.
At least you got another cuddly toy.
I feel like I've looked everywhere.
The phone booth, is it behind the trailer?
Is this... Well, there's a phone box here.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
You must not break the box. So you gotta find the key.
I know where the key is.
Where's the key, Ardal?
It's in a not impossible to retrieve place.
Oh!
The bush.
The key's on the bush.
Of course. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Where's the key?
Clock's ticking.
Presumably they did these both on the same day.
Hello!
Hi, Judi. It's Alex here. I'm going to stop the clock.
Thank you.
Beat that, Annika Rice.
She's not in this series. No.
Okay.
No.
Annika Rice? Who's Annika Rice?
Yeah, Annika, beat that. Ardal was largely committed to being a human bear. And Judi was wandering around as if she was just a market browser. Who was the fastest, Chris?
Out of these 3, no, it was Ardal
Ardal.
O'Hanlon. 10 minutes 12.
His key was much easier to get. Bridget's key is just in her boot, so she's in a good position to win this.
What are we doing again?
You're trying to answer my phone call. The clock's ticking, Bridget.
Bridget's flaking out completely this episode.
Hi. I'm just looking...
Stop talking to the camera, people.
Oh,
Here.
Ah.
Yeah.
I don't know where the phone is, though.
I can hear something. Oh, no.
No, that's not ringing. Oh, it's actually here. In the shed? No, I've been in...
Oh, Bridget. What has happened to Bridget?
I've got the key in my boot!
She's still gonna come last.
If I had got here quicker, then I'd probably have done all right in that task, because I had the key.
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
It's what the show does to you.
It does.
I think that's perfect. I think you've nailed it.
Great. It's probably what led Sophie to climb a tree with a load of cuddly toys down her trousers.
I think I had pandas in my cooch when I climbed that tree.
19 minutes and 5 seconds altogether.
Wow.
So far in last place, but we haven't heard Bridget's facts yet. 23 minutes and 1 second.
Ouch. Ouch.
Winner again is Ardal O'Hanlon with 5 points.
Ardal's having a week. And he won last week, too, didn't he?
So please make your way to the stage for the final task of the show.
Sleeping
No need
bags.
to explain. I think we know what's going on here.
Pop 3 red balls out of your hole. If you pop out a black ball, you must stop popping out balls and scream for 5 seconds. If you pop out a white ball, everyone must stop popping out balls and dance like a worm for 5 seconds. If you pop out a duck, you are disqualified. Also, you must stare lovingly at the Taskmaster. I'm not doing that bit. Throughout the task.
I just watched an episode of Would I Lie to You where Ardal lied about going home and pretending to be a worm regularly. And now he may have to pretend to be a worm.
And off they go. Off they go.
Lovingly, Judi. Lovingly.
So we've got a black ball. Everyone dance. Off you go again. Keep it please. Judi is out.
Judi ducked. No one's...
Everyone dance, please. There's a white ball. Everyone dance.
No one's got a... Oh, Sophie's got 1 red ball. No one else has a red ball. Judi's so done. Sophie's doing good for quantity here. Oh, Sophie's got 2 red. Sophie's close here. Chris has 2. Sophie has 2.
Bridget's 1. Bridget's 1.
Oh.
Look at the Taskmaster lovingly, please.
Lovingly.
Oh.
Perfectly reasonable.
Do you want to give Judi a point or not? She was disqualified.
Yeah, well, let's not be monstrous. We'll give her a point.
Got a point.
Got your duck out, stood there looking angry.
Sorry, I was just having a little chuckle.
Bridget, Chris and Judi all have 11, Sophie 13, but Ardal's got 21 points.
Wow. Ardal's won 2 in a row. Definitely not a big deal.
But no matter who's upset you, how crushed you are by disappointment, what hurdles you have to try and overcome, things could always be worse.
Bridget on the ground. Look at the kimono. My goodness. I love the design of the tasks this year. The deliver the 3rd high 5 task was brilliant. I was confused at first because I thought all 5 of them showed up at the same time, and then it would just be 2 people sacrificing themselves and then a mad rush for 3rd place. But instead, they separated them into the teams, but it wasn't really a team competition. And then all of a sudden, the mind games began, and it's not surprising Sophie won because the other 2 people in her group, namely Judi and Bridget, totally misunderstood the task. And yeah, Sophie knew she wasn't first or last. She just sort of went in the middle, and she got a little lucky with the timing. But yeah, the hide a key in a difficult but possible place. Classic setup, but I didn't know where it was going at all until the reveal in the phone task. That was a lot of fun. I would have been like Chris. I would have made it too difficult, even though 70% of me would have been thinking as I was hiding it, I'm going to be the one that has to get this back. Nevertheless, I would have made it too difficult on myself. Bridget had the smart move, but then just could not find a phone to save her life. She had a meltdown this whole episode. She couldn't high five even within 10 minutes. She couldn't find the phone. She just melted down, despite winning the prize task and talking her way into that. If she hadn't talked her way into winning the prize task, it's entirely possible she would have had like 6 points at the end of the episode, 7 points at the end of the episode. But it's just so much fun. There's not much more to say. The final task, I didn't realize how much would be in the sleeping bags with them. That was just like so many balls. Like there must have been like 50, 60, 70 balls in there with them, plus a duck or two. Judi needs to listen to the rules more, because you should be able to distinguish whether you've got a tennis ball or a duck in your hands. Nevertheless, the fish tank one, I wouldn't have discovered the bricks, even though that was clearly Archimedes. I wouldn't have. I feel like if I was a contestant, I would have to train myself to look under the table and look under any unusual close props at the start of every task, and like read the back of the task and like scan the task itself for small print, etc., etc. We know all of Alex's tricks, we think. But if I hadn't discovered the clue underneath the statue, I would have at least compared the footprint of the small tank to the big tank. And, you know, if it was 2-to-1, then you fill the small tank half full, and you figure out if you need to raise the big tank 3 inches, then you need to raise the small tank 6 inches, and you've got 15 minutes to figure that out. And you could fill the small tank with water, you just need to bring it in, not do what Sophie and Bridget did, immediately take the small tank out of the room. I wish they had shown Sophie's breakdown and begging to make it right. That's a shame. You know, this is going to be one of those episodes, scoring-wise, that's going to make a big difference at the end of the season, because there were a number of events where people got no points. Whether it was high-fiving too late, or high-fiving first or last, or being disqualified in the tank displacement task. A lot of points left available that weren't claimed. And, you know, Ardal won by a big margin because of that. Anyhow, I'm overanalyzing. Taskmaster's just a heap of fun, and I'm psyched for next week. We're already halfway through this series. It flies because it's so much fun. But, man, am I enjoying this series. I hope you are too. Let me know what your favorite moment in this episode was, what your favorite moment of the season so far has been. And until next week, everybody, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.